Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. So 7.1 is out and we're going to do the story. I heard it's not that long, so this could just only be one video. Who knows? If it gets a little long, maybe two. But either way, I've been waiting for a while to start this, and I can't wait. I have no idea what we're doing or anything, because I avoided watching the trailer. I'm going to watch the trailer at the end of this because I've done the Alliance raid already, and I just wanted to wait till I did the content before, you know, getting spoiled by everything. Ah, it is a pleasure as always, Rin. Have you been able to relax lately? I sure have. Wonderful. As busy as you must have been, with the rite of succession among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Tuliolal at a more leisurely pace. Sampling the tacos at oh god, it's been a while. Zbalyav Ataye is one such way to do so. They've made the traditional way and laden with fillings, and they're absolutely sublime. If you have an empty stomach, the owner, Brook Evu, will look after you. About that, when are we getting the culmination quest for the role quest? I was kind of assuming that we would get it here, but it seems not. I'm actually excited to finish that one, too. Well, if it isn't Rin, alone today, are you? I see. If you have a hankering for tacos, then they're on the house. Consider it a token of gratitude for your help tracking down those treasures. Go ahead and find a table. I'll bring you your meal as soon as it's ready. Right here. I'm assuming this isn't voice, but do I have this set? Okay. You still, gregarious man. You still love tacos, I hope. You ate so many when you turned 5 and you could barely move afterwards. Remember that? No. They aren't people I know. No, not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right. Sorry. It's still strange for me, too. Just the other day, you were a little boy clinging to your mother's skirt and as you set off for Yasulani, and now you're a man grown with a full face of hair. Oh. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family, and you can always rely on me. Interesting. Relying. That feels like the only thing I'm doing right now, on you and everyone else. I can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria, we had Electrope. If I needed a fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips. But here I'm helpless, a culinarian who can't even light the stove. The way the others in the kitchen stared at me, gods, I'd never felt so embarrassed. I'm sorry to hear that. I'd been told the tales, but it seems life is really different within the dome. My wife and children, I was thinking I'd have them join me once things had settled down, but at this rate... That must be really weird. If his kid was in Yasulani while he was here, and then time passed, and now your kid looks older than you almost. I say you send for them. If they're your family, then they're mine too. I'll do whatever's necessary to make it work. Nope. I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems they're having trouble readjusting to life in Tuliolal. Vawukulamat. To aid folks like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful they can make things easier. That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out, and I'll bring my family with me. Thank you. It has been 3 months? How long has it been? Oh, look who it is. I was just about to go and find you, Rin. You don't mind the company, I hope. I could use a bite to eat myself. You know, having a long break from the story has made me kind of appreciate it even more. There are some things that I appreciate less now, or rose-colored glasses are off. But overall, like, I still really love the vibe of all of this, to the point where I'm just kind of happy to continue it in general. The tacos here never disappoint. So, what have you been up to lately? Oh my god, this is so true. I mean, I took about a 3-week break after Savage, so I basically just worked on recordings and caught up on sleep. I guess I stole some art or recovered those. Actually, I did all of this stuff, didn't I? Wonder if these options wouldn't be here if I didn't do all the role quests and stuff. Honestly, I want to hear about the stolen artifacts, if she has anything to say about that. I've been reviewing reports from the Landsguard. Given my responsibilities, I'm not in a position to chase criminals abroad, so I needed someone else to take care of the matter. I'm glad that someone was you. As for myself, I've been keeping busy with duties at the palace, but whenever I find a moment, I like to just walk the street and talk to the people. That way I can better understand the problems they have and share them with Kona to figure out solutions. I was on one such walk just now, and as I mentioned, I was hoping to find you. Kona and I have something we wanted to discuss with you as Dawn servants. Do you have time to come to the palace? Yeah, I have no idea what we're doing. Great, I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you've finished here. The only thing I even know is that somehow Zoralja is being showcased in this in some fashion. So I'm assuming it has to do with Galulja. I've also had absolutely no sightings of any scions. Where are they? I don't know if I looked too hard for where they'd be at, but I figured they'd still be around here, and I haven't seen any of them. They're not back in Eorzea, are they? It seems Kona's gone somewhere. Sorry. Mistress Rin, it's an honor as always. Val Kona has stepped away to attend a pressing matter, but he should join you within before long. This looks... Oh, well, there's some of them. Actually, maybe this isn't voiced. Damn. Yeah, something about it. I was like, wait, that camera angle is slightly off. That's unvoiced. Oh, you're all here too. Valkona summoned us, though, if truth be told, Alphino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. No. He asked us to share our knowledge of Hanish culture, you see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance. We were, of course, happy to oblige him. Kryl and I were likewise summoned. Otherwise, we've been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on his investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. Lest you wonder, Thancred and Urianger have left to resume their tour of Tadal. What? Ishtola, meanwhile, is back to researching cross-rift travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Kona's permission to investigate living memory. Don't we still have the thing, though? By the way, she mentioned something. Oh, wanting to take a look at that key in your keeping at some point. Maybe next patch, I assume? If the look she had in her eye was any indication, I suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You're like to be stuck with her for a while. Yeah, it definitely sounds like next patch. As for Estinian, we know neither where he is nor what he is doing. Some things never change. Lots of shots of our face. There's the Dawntrail MVP, in my opinion. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So, what can we do for you? Hopefully, present company is enough for whatever it is you need. The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. A state funeral will be held, soon be held in Solution 9, to mourn the passing of Queen Sphene. King Galulja and his administration have invited us to attend. Okay. While certain issues remain unsolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yasilani, I see no reason not to attend. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Well, now they can remember. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the queen be thus honored. Leave it to that lot to think of such things. The people of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friend wanted to do something for them. Though Sphene was but a simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar for her people. The pain of her passing must run deep. Everyone's sad. Indeed, a funeral will give Alexandrians a chance to come together, to express their grief, that they might overcome it. I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go. There's not only to be there for Galulja, but to put this chapter behind us. That I requested your presence was none other than to see if you wished to attend the funeral. You knew Sphene as well, after all. There's a lot of cuts to us making faces. I don't know about that. They were a machine. We didn't really have a choice. That would be inappropriate. I guess No, I think I should go too. I mean, I don't think it's inappropriate. We did what we had to do. Because you consider yourself responsible for her demise, I take it. But that's not a burden you bear alone. Here's my idea. As vow, I'll attend the funeral as a representative of Tuliolal. Meanwhile, you can go in a personal capacity and watch over the people as they mourn. I feel the rest of us should go too. Regardless of the reason, the fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. It's only right that we remember who Sphene was to her people and to others, so let us stand with you. Then it's decided. Let's head to Solution 9 and look for Golulja in the back room. Is that king of the new... Well, the new king of Solution 9 is ruling from the back room. Oh! Crossroads. I can't move my camera, unfortunately, but it looks pretty sweet. I love that. The logo they use for that one. Though I, too, would ideally attend the funeral, given the circumstances, I think it is best that Lamati represents us. Besides, I need to be on hand to oversee the city's repairs, which is taking longer than expected. When that work is complete, we will finally look into installing new thrones. But to have Father's throne here still, it makes me feel he is close by. I'm quite happy for it to remain for a while. Okay. All right, off to the back room. Damn Arcadian. I don't know why I took this etherite. I think the other one's closer, but you know what? I like getting to see the sights more. After you finish an expansion, it's really hard to like just take things in again, you know? It's like after you unlock flying, you never really get to take in the area anymore. You're just flying to the objective. Kind of the same thing going on here, even in Solution 9. But you know, it's just how it works. How good of you to come and see me again. You're always welcome. Thank you. She called us adorable. Damn. How you doing? Oh, yeah. I've talked to you about that before. He hasn't changed. We're expecting a large attendance for the funeral. The venue isn't like to hold everyone at once. Okay, this is actually... But the altar will remain for those who couldn't be present during the ceremony. We ourselves plan to go and pay our respects afterwards. Okay. Glad to see the invitation reached you. As you may have heard, we were able to find data on forgotten funeral customs amidst old records. It appears to have been preserved by those who rued the loss of culture due to the proliferation of regulators. We're grateful for their foresight. Anyone hiding? Okay, I think we're good. Hello, King. Ah, you came for the funeral. Of course. I'm the only one who will officially take part, though. The others will watch over the proceedings. So, how have you been? It's been a while since my last visit. I'm good. Shale is always teaching me new things. Recently, I've learned about Everkeep's systems and the mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Studious as always, I see. By way of a treat, I brought you gâteau au chocolat. It's a kind of cake. Okay, hold on. Apparently I said it right. Gâteau au chocolat? Or something. I think you'll like it. Thank you, Lamati. And thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here, according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Considering that all the worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same origin, ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? Sure. I'd kind of expect it. Oh, this is... Oh, wait, do I have to choose from there? So I can choose from there, and if I don't choose something, you bring a second menu? Interesting. That's new. It wasn't like that before. Uh-oh. Codex. Give me a minute. Anything worthwhile in here that we don't actually already know? Sensitive to the feelings of others. Leading her develop a guarded personality. Many found off-putting. What? Kyle, you're fine. Galif gave her a cat-eared hood, assuming that her gift was not something to be bemoaned. Huh. That's why you gave her a hood. Kyle vowed to devote herself to studies. Is it this time? I'm actually just going to read through this quick and see if there's anything interesting that I didn't know. Hold on. Wow. So this just goes through her entire history by the looks of it. Huh. They talk about Eureka and all that stuff, and then her getting captured by the Garleans, stuff you'd already know, obviously. And then with the Talaferoi final day, oh yeah, her nursing the Scions back to health. And with the final day, she used her pole to get her friends into Charlian, and now what she's doing now. Wow, that was very descriptive. There's a lot of stuff in here that I have not updated in a while. Are you kidding me? I immediately want to always click Emmett Selk. Okay, but the new ones added were these 3, which I should probably just focus on those. There are so many things I forgot to click recently. All right, give me a minute to go through this. Okay, that was a lot to read. I just read through a lot that did basically just recapped a bunch of stuff. I even went back and double-checked all of these from Ceruleum down to Studium because I don't like leaving it unread, just in case there's something new there. For the most part, there's a few background things that I didn't really, I don't know, they just went in a little more depth about, like Ring's background, etc. But those were probably things that I could have read earlier and I just forgot to, so it's not really a big deal. These 3 were completely just recapping this information, so. But I had to. I couldn't leave it unread. It's a relief to see that Golulja is doing well. He's been through too much for one so young. For a group that plotted to undermine a tyrant king from the shadows to one that aids their fellow citizens in the open, Oblivion has come a long way. For the people to take it on themselves to organize and hold a funeral, it speaks to their enduring love for Sphene. Although I've been to the back room before, there was no time to see the sights. I should like to take a closer look at the equipment. While we proposed the funeral, the royal administration took on the brunt of the planning. One of their number can better explain what the ceremony will entail. Papa always said he didn't want a somber funeral, so we celebrated his life together with our victory. I'm sure he would have loved it. I'd like to think he was watching us from the world beyond, filling his cup every time we filled our own. Alexandria Mourns. The flowers are being handed out at Praxis Park. I'm thinking of heading over there now. We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with, Gosan. He was apparently Sphene's aide and the one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go. Sure. Where's that? Oops. Wish that would default to yes. Oh, it's done. Oh, that's practice. Okay. We haven't been over here. We only came over here once. Honestly, like there's so much room to do stuff here, but all we did was we had one cutscene with Sphene here. Wuklamat's attendance will surely help strengthen relations between the two nations. I get the strong impression that both Tuliolal and Alexandria wish to put this tragic past behind them. Nope. It makes sense that Sphene has loyal aides such as Gosan, given how much time she dedicated to walking among her people. While it appears souls are still being issued, as supplies must be limited now that they're no longer being harvested. The grim faces in the queue tell the tale. Yeah, how are they gonna I guess they'll just have to be human after that, or normal human, non-regulated. Judging from all the activity, I presume the funeral will be held here. Here he is, Gosan. All correspondence was being handled by the Wings of Reflection, so this is my first time speaking with Gosan. Why, you're... I'm Val Wuklamat of Tuliolal. Thank you for extending us an invitation at Queen Spheen's funeral. We are honored, truly. I had seen you from a distance before, but never had the pleasure. I am Gosan, a former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I have been responsible for administering affairs of state. Okay. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, Your Majesty. The flowers are being handed out at the counter yonder, alongside the regulators. What? We need to wear regulators for the funeral? Rest assured, they are not a requirement. We're aware your people do not use them. You see, people in the Alexandria of old were tokens of mourning, wore tokens of mourning upon their persons when attending funerals. As such tokens were black, it was suggested that we might wear regulators painted the same color. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we are able. I see. Yet, regulator or no, it's important. The important thing is that we remember Queen Spheen. Remember her and her kindness as you make an offer of your flower. Offering. I will. The proceedings will soon begin in this plaza. Please take your place once you have your flower. What about her crown lighting up at the end of 7.0, though? Is something going to happen here? Is she still kicking? I know there's Extreme, but that's a different story. Aww. Damn. It's a lot of people.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands. Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Spheen brought us together. Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we must We will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
Ooh. Are they all gonna come up one at a time? Oh man, that's gonna be a lot of flowers on that desk. Oh, it's on the crystal too. Or electro shard crystal.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
What will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolol. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
No, Estonians VA. Move. You're gonna be uncertain no matter where you go now. This is just reality.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit.
That's a pretty real feeling, though. As sad as it is, it's like...
As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead?
Depends on who you
I remember my
ask.
father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad.
Yeah? Oh.
I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Guloja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
Damn it. Okay, they're probably gonna focus on the Zoralja thing, but I was really hoping they'd be like, yeah, so who is your mother? and then we get to find out. Because we haven't seen a single Mamulja here, besides him and Zoralja. Damn. Oh, just a very real questions they're asking here for a lot of people who just don't want to or can't process grief, which I get. I get it. Although I would never want to not remember, no matter how sad it makes me feel. I would never want to not remember people that I've lost. That would. I guess it wouldn't be awful technically because I wouldn't know that I didn't know, but thinking about it now, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say here. Like, I don't know. I don't want to not remember them. That's it. This seems a good place to continue our conversation. Simply leaving Alexandria won't solve all their problems, I fear. The problem runs deeper than that. Yeah. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up. Seeing that child reminded me of myself, or of how hard it was for me to accept that grandfather was gone. But that sadness is what gave me strength to come this far, and I would never choose to forget it, never. Yeah. But if someone forced you to forget it, then you wouldn't know. What am I trying to say? I hope the altar can provide comfort to those who need it. I should have went back and taken... I'll look at it after. Hey, Galulja, do you really know nothing... Oh, about your mother? Are we going there? We're finally... Shale... oh, God. Shale searched the system for information on residents, but the only Mamulja she found listed were my father and me. Even if she died and was erased from people's memories, she should have been there, and she wasn't. Well, that you're here means she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it. Yes, 100%. Perhaps we should try looking. If she's alive, that would be great. Maybe. It's hard to explain. I'm not sad, but I feel like I'm missing something. So even if it makes me feel sad, I want to know my mother. I see. Well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you. I'd like to help as well, and I believe I speak for the others too. Nods. But I can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral. We came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all was well in Alexandria. We're not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn about your father as well. Oh, true. By retracing the steps of this man who kept his own counsel, we may gain knowledge that can serve the people of Alexandria. I would like to know more, because he didn't really have outward ambitions. Like, you couldn't really tell, other than he was struggling to come to terms with being the miracle child. That seems to be the only thing, is he didn't feel he could live up to it. So if there's more to it, I'd like to learn. All right, thank you, everyone. Okay. We are quite far from the memorial, though. I'm gonna head back there after this. If no records remain of Gululja's mother, then where do we begin our search? I have no idea. I understand all too well Gululja's desire. For the longest time, I found my father's actions inexplicable. Yeah. I can very much relate to his feelings. I pray Gululja finds what he seeks. We might learn more about my father, too. I hadn't thought of that. If this is what Gululja wants, then I'll help him however I can. After all, we're family. Ooh. Well, this is the dungeon quest. Assuming neither memories nor records of Gululja's mother remain, we must cast a wide net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. Rin, if you could make inquiries outside in the outskirts, the rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. Sure. Gather information just in general here? Okay, but I have to go see if I can find them. Oh, it is permanently there. I like this. This is a very good memorial, and it's just gonna sit here and stay. Oh, I missed a lookout over there. I don't actually see any of the scions doing any work. I don't know where they would be. Who knows? But I'm definitely gonna grab this while I'm here. Guess it doesn't really matter. Do I not have lookout on my bar? Oh, okay. Lookout. Located in the government sector, facility staff to resolve matters pertaining to welfare and employment. Yeah, we know. Infusing stations, machines which dispense souls for credits. Yeah. General info. What the? I haven't found them anywhere. They're not actually working. When we while we proposed the funeral, the royal administration took the brunt of the planning. One of their number can better explain. So you didn't change at all, despite us already finishing that quest? Okay. These guys didn't change at all. Okay. I don't know where they went. I wanted to see if I can get some little hidden dialogue, but I'm not that thorough apparently. I'm sure they placed them somewhere in the world. All right. Okay, we have you. Sorry, but I've never heard of a Mamulja woman living in these parts, much less one connected to Zoralja. You might have better luck talking to the people over at a Tonawautan settlement to the north of Everkeep, in a place called Yuweyawata. The resilient son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or another, or so the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief's name was Connie Loca. Okay. There's a whole nother area we haven't seen. Interesting. Is that what the dungeon is? Are we just going to head over to this other place? Wait, where is everyone? Where's the other info? There's one. You're looking for a Mamulja woman? No, Kalulja's mother. I can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Zoralja, and then only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut us off from the outside world, a Taral Vidral had appeared and was terrorizing the region. Really? In response, Zoralja assembled a party of warriors and with them confronted and felled the beast. It was interesting to hear the king's feat in the past. Huh. That is interesting. That because there is a missing context of like the 30 years that he was here. Like what did he do? How did he build his forces? You know, all that. I didn't even think about that. Maybe he was kind of a good guy around here for a while. Mamulja woman. Their people have never been a common sight around here. Why, the last time I saw one would have been before the dome came down over our heads. She was among an entourage of Landsguard that was dispatched here. I assume they all returned to Tuliolal after their mission. But if any remain, I suppose they could be trapped in here with the rest of us. Okay, so there could have been one in the lands. Oh, I have to go back to the back room? Oh. Could have been some Mamulja from the Landsguard then that didn't go back. But why wouldn't they have come out here? I guess if there were only a few, period, for 30 years that like stuck around, then yeah, we definitely could just have not seen them. While I failed to learn anything directly related to Gululja's mother, I did find information which may shed some light upon Zoralja. Lamati didn't seem to have much luck. How did you fare? Oh, I'll tell you. Not much. I'm sorry, but I couldn't find out anything useful, and none of the people I questioned had heard of a Mamulja woman before. Solution 9 is vast indeed. Even with the teleporters, we could cover but a small portion of it. Zoralja rarely made public appearances, so the people had no idea how he spent most of his time. Yet I believe therein lies the key to the answer we seek. Ah, you're back too. Shale, I told Shale all about your search. Gululja has told me all. We've previously tried to track down records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. That. And there was a scary monster he fought away. Ah, so you spoke with quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusions we might draw. So, Zoralja brought a retinue of Landsguard to Iasalani, among whom was a female Mamulja. His mission was to rid the region of a Taral Vidral, and I believe it's safe to say that that was the crisis in Yuweyawata, he resolved. If some of his troops stuck around for a time, and perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, then they could have indeed gotten trapped in the dome. We also heard stories about the settlement in Yuweyawata. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and Zoralja made regular visits. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal, and if this Mamulja woman had remained there, they would have had occasion to come in contact. I see, but what could Zoralja have been doing in that village? I think we can answer that question. In order to retrace Zoralja's steps, Raha and I spoke with a researcher who worked at Orogenics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Everkeep, per the King's direct order. This is the first I've heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to have been under the King's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that was all we could learn. Ooh. It's plenty to go on, even if the work there was classified. Any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So if we look into transportation records, oop, there it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts to obfuscation, but large deliveries were being made to Yuweyawata, and far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity for years, though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned. Do you think that's where my mother was? We can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing. Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all of this out. Each piece of the puzzle may reveal little on its own, but when we put several together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life. So we'll be investigating the secret facility in Yuweyawata, then. In this time, I want you to come along, Galulja. Yay! Well, who's staying behind to protect him? Is Graha the tank then? Yuweyawata is on the other side of the lake. To get there, you'll need to take a hover cargo from the Drift Downs. Sure. All right, thank you, Shale. And we're gonna have to go through this facility, and it's gonna be. I don't know what we're gonna expect to fight there. I have no guesses. Like, not watching the trailer has made me so blind that, like, normally I at least know one enemy from one boss that we're gonna see or something, but I have no idea. Make your way to the Drift Downs. Kilusa will have the hover cargo ready for you. Gotcha, same as before. Man, I did miss this song though. I've not actually been here for a long time, surprisingly. As soon as I hit all 100s, I don't think I had any reason to come here anymore for anything. Weapons developed in secret with the aid of devoted followers. Nothing good will come of this. Yeah, I don't know what kind of weapons or anything. The settlement in the outskirts, that was originally Tonawautan as well, yes? I wonder if Yuweyawata is similar to it. God, it's so hard to say that. I don't know why. It's just one extra syllable. Too long. While the researcher we spoke with remembered that he had colleagues, he couldn't recall details about any specific individuals, not their names nor what they were like. Someone would have noticed if Zoralja traveled from the Drift Downs. I expect he utilized a flying vehicle. We've seen how much has changed for the part of Yasulani that's on this side of the dome. I wonder what it's like on the other. Oh no, I didn't talk. It's fine. And so the hover cargo will take us across the lake. I've never been over there before. It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect that it'll be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. You follow when it's safe to do so, alright? Alright, be careful, everyone. Alright. You follow when it's safe to do so, huh? Wait, so he's following like alone? Or is whoever I don't choose gonna... You know, canonically, I'm gonna have to take Raha.
Ever ready.
And just pretend that she's actually watching over him. And I have to take Cryle. But have I avoided Alice all through the story? Did I do that? I think I took Cryle every time. I guess I could not take Cryle. Alice, I've been neglecting her, I think. Okay, give me 1 moment. All right, I got my drink. I think we're good to go. Oh, we're getting a variation of this theme. Ooh. Everything's electrically charged. This is actually a pretty quiet song. Wait, what are we normally at? I can go 90 for a minute. All right, I need to get you out of here. There we go. My father must have come here for a reason. Electro Golem? Oh, I haven't hit anything yet. I was like, where the hell is Wuklamot? Maybe I should have taken her if Galulja is actually with us. It's fine. We have Graha. Damn, this is a very just calm song. There's not much going on it, surprisingly. Ooh. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just kind of surprised because like every song in this game so far, or in this expansion, has been very fast-paced, hype. You know, it gets you like hyped up. This one is just very like, okay, it's picking up. Still calming regardless. Oop, I hit the wrong button. I'm so ready for ultimate. I'm not hitting any of the correct buttons. Damn, there's a ton of electro. Okay, we're clearly entering a completely different looking area at some point. Yeah, there's 3 different shrouded laboratories. Okay, don't read ahead of me. Oh, did I just cancel that? No, stop.
You underestimate me.
Is she gonna steal my LB again? I leveled with trust so much. I'm so used to Alice stealing my LB and Cryle literally never hitting LB. I don't know. She's allergic to a limit break. Three? There are three sets of ads now. Okay. I'm assuming the boss is. Oh wait, no. There's 2 targets. Yeah, this is kind of haunting music. Wonder if they're setting the mood to remind you that his mom's gonna be dead at the end of this thing. I mean, I don't know why she'd be alive or how she would be alive at this point, but it would be nice if she was. Ooh. What? A Limblum Zagnal? You could have just called it a Zag. You had to give that reference. Is this the same one from the Festival of the Hunt? Probably not. But they're clearly going for that. You fight one random Zagnal in FF9 during the hunt. And of course, you run up to him and die to it on purpose so that Vivi can win, because always let Vivi win. Okay, he's gonna toss it? Oh. Oh, okay. 3 of them. Okay. Oh, it's a circle. Okay. What the hell? Okay, I kind of like how busy this is already. Is that your only move, sir?
You'll not escape this.
He's using gore again.
You underestimate me.
Uh-oh. Wait, so what if I let them be?
Hold still.
Would they expand? What do these things do? Alright, I should just be hitting the boss at this point. They're killing him before I can get to him. Yep. That's it? That's all he's got. I'm really curious what those things do, and if you can just leave them be and just kill the boss. Alright, sir, there's no way you live long enough to toss this thing. I take it back. My eyes. Damn. Very busy, boss. Not too difficult. He was certainly interesting, though. So the facility is still here. What kind of research did they do here? I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out in a minute. It's probably a biological weapon, I would assume. While His Majesty Zoralja is not the first to conceive of transferring a beast's soul into a person's body, the safety and ethical concerns have ensured no earnest attempts have been made to date. Yet our king believes that there is no greater evil than to hinder the potential of man, and so he has ordered us to make this conception a reality. He would bolster our military might and break through into the outside world. If our research will further his ambition, then perhaps it's worth pursuing. Okay. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh my god. I don't know why I used True North there. These are actually the grossest looking enemies I've ever seen. I kind of love this model. Oh, damn.
Hold still.
We have not seen these models before, right? Hold on, I want to get a better look at your eye here. Oh man, oh, that is so creepy. In a cool way. Not that I condone whatever he must have been doing to make rotting hounds, but you know. Was he trying to make a zombie? I mean, this facility does kind of give Resident Evil vibes almost immediately, so... Oh, don't tell me we're going Resident Evil on this. Come on, jump scare me. Oh. Nope. Our bodies are fragile vessels. Although the infusion of another person's soul confers strength and vitality, the soul of a beast yields mixed results. Even when stripped of memories, a feral soul can induce a psychological instability in the subject. I suspect this is because primal instincts remain. And while a certain amount of bestial ferocity is expected, and I dare say unwelcomed, too many such souls can lead to physical mutations. For now, our objective shall be to determine the threshold beyond which a body is at risk of uncontrolled mutation. Okay, not zombies, but... Were those humans, then? That got mutated from too much... testing? Alright, give me a minute. I gotta turn stuff down. There we go. I found myself shouting over part of the song there, so... Oh, no. Okay. Oh, hey. Rotten researcher. Oh. Oh, damn. This is kind of interesting. I didn't think they'd ever go, like, creepy undead route. I don't know. Well, not undead. Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, there's no way they're alive right now. Been sitting on these stacks forever. Alright, I gotta get rid of you. Get out of here. I have too many. Are they gonna... Oh yeah, they're gonna disappear. Oh. What happened here? I don't know. Wait, did I miss a treasure chest back there? Oh no, it's because I immediately got it. 705. Oh, that's pretty low. Ooh. Oh, come on. This is straight up Resident Evil. That looks... Just gotta have a little thingy coming out of that thing's back, and it's straight out of Resident Evil. I forgot what the worm is called in RE4.
Allow me.
I'm so curious now to see the trailer and see how much of this was actually spoiled. Because, like, this vibe, I know the trailer released kind of recently, like right after Halloween, but I wonder if they were planning on, like, scariness, Halloween kind of stuff for this. I think it was like November 2nd or something, though. The rate of transfiguration may be dictated by the potency of the soul consumed. We've experimented with fiends of great power, but mutations were observed after the infusion of merely a single soul. No better was this phenomenon illustrated than with poor Atticus. His body was altered, irreparably, and he lost all capacity for rational thought. While the primary objective of this research was to utilize the soul of a Toral Vidral, I struggle to see a path forward. Oh. An alternative approach must be considered. Oh, that's the weapon he was trying to go for. Can I go in here? I can. Fine. Oh no, you're not the ones that bind, are you? No, they're just crawling. I don't know why they look so much creepier than any of the other undead I've seen, but most of the other undead are like classic skeleton men. Just turn effects off so I can actually see them a little better. Yeah. Oh man. I'm assuming those only exist because they were hiding models. There's nothing in them. If the source of our failures thus far has been the inability of our bodies to contain feral souls, what if we were to reverse the process by purging a beast of its memories and infusing it with a man's soul? Oh, one still possessed of its own memories. We stand to gain absolute control over a vessel of great power. My subordinate, who first proposed this brilliant hypothesis, shall have the honor of being the first to transcend our meager limits. I must prepare his soul for extraction at once. Interesting. Huh. Connie Loca. Didn't someone... I'm not going to go look for it right now. I'll just look in editing. Well, you look familiar. Well, not him himself, but surrender your soul to Zodalja. What was that guy's name? Aulus? Eulus? No. Not Eulus. The mind extraction guy? Oh, he's even kind of doing similar things. What the hell? Okay. Not bad. That would be a lot more annoying on a caster. Ooh, hands. I kind of want to step out there. Okay. Damage down, heavy, and bleed. Okay. For science. Oh, I see. Thank you. Discard the flesh, extract the soul. You're not going to do this again, are you? Uh-oh. That way. Oh, I went into the bleed. Okay. At least they give you... Oh, it's getting slower. They give you a lot of time for this. Thank you, Alpha. That was a dumb move on my part. Okay. Why not serve a greater purpose? The Kings of Resolve's purpose? Oh, this would be annoying. Not as hard to dodge as I thought, though. Ooh, oh, you stopped it? Oh, I would have kept that going while doing this. Buster? Uh-oh. Would that we could tame the beast, but the seal is already... Oh, he's gone. He sort of looked like, who was that guy from Ratchet and Clank? I don't remember. I don't remember his name. Is that a storm? Ooh. What the hell? I'm gonna guess they're storing the Toralvadrel's soul in here.
You underestimate
That looks so... I'm just having reunion nostalgia? Flashes?
I have you now.
We mustn't hold back.
What is this thing? Are you literally just a rock? It's just a stone. That's it. I thought it had something on his back. We're just fighting a stone. Oh, wait, there's 3 enemies alive. Okay. Loam Keep. I don't like how you're grouping them right now. I'm pretty sure one of my moves isn't gonna hit. Oh, this is unfortunate. Maybe I can hit all 3. Yeah, no, we're good. Is there more after this? Oh, I have no idea. I'm gonna assume it's the boss right here, so might as well save that.
I have you now.
Something's wrong. Don't rush ahead. Ooh, oh, I see. What was that roar? Did it come from inside the storm? Oh, it's moving forward. Don't tell me. Oh, I just thought of something cruel they could have done. They said they are going to try infusing a beast with the soul of a human. What if they took his mom's soul and put it in the Toralvadrel to try to control it? Is that what happened? Don't let that be what happened. That would be kind of interesting, though, story-wise. You know what this also reminds me of? Pacific Drive. Basically, just name a spot in that game. This is the view in Pacific Drive the whole time.
There.
It's done?
I have you.
Do you? Alphino casting Dosis? I still don't understand why they're not allowed to AoE. I guess it'd be less incentive for people to use Duty Finder if the trusts actually hit all the enemies at once. They have to make it slow, like, or there's no reason to go into a Duty Finder. That could be the case. Oh. Okay. Lunipyati. I don't think I've ever heard of that. You sure you're not just Ruby Carbuncle, but in bunny form? Or was that a bunny? No. Oh god, the whole this area looks great. This is an amazing vibe. I just can't get over it. Ever since I said Pacific Drive, I just can't get over it. It just reminds me of Pacific Drive or Death Stranding even. All right, sir. Man, those two front teeth. Is that not literally a carbuncle move? I'm pretty sure that's literally a carbuncle move. You got reflect as well. Leporine loaf. Okay. Okay. Oh, they stay. What? It's gonna be bad in the middle too. What is this? Alphino, I'm so sorry, but oh my, thank you. Claiming my spot. Ah, Ruby Weapon. Yeah, I'm in a bad spot. Okay, I'm fine. Ooh, okay. Crater Carve. Let's just get out. Oh, hell yeah. I was so close to just jumping back in. Oh, come on. I should have saved all my moves. Uh-oh. Oh, I hope it keeps going and we gotta keep running around. No, it stopped. Get behind him. This is really interesting. They finally, like, did a very weird arena. What's going on down there? It's just a massive hole. Just double Sonic Howl. Come on, you gotta show me one more new thing. Tank Buster doesn't count. You gotta have something up your sleeve. I think that was it. I think that's all his moves. I mean, it's still really cool. This is a cool. Okay, you're gonna make me go through this again now. This is definitely a cool fight. You just always want just that one extra thing, you know? Like, for that to keep going forever. That would be sweet. And you just have to keep running in circles around him. Alright, I guess I should probably LB. Graha doesn't have a marker. Oh, we almost have it. There it is.
Something special for you.
That was a cool boss. Honestly, all three of them were very interesting. I definitely enjoyed the chaotic AoEs they were placing out. I do feel like they're not that hard, but also with trusts, I have a lot more room to navigate because they leave the boss. There's no greeting up time or anything, so you know, it might work a little different in Duty Finder, but we'll see. Are you from another game? Why does the name Yuweyawata sound familiar? Okay, there is no info about it at all, so clearly this is not from another game. I think it just reminded me of some name in FF11 for an NM, so maybe I was thinking of that, I don't know. But I couldn't find anything, so. All right. Oh.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Valiarmanda.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility.
Mm-hmm.
The Tural Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject. Though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
Oh, Echo? It's his mom, for sure.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
There's Conloka, yeah.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidral.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures, but in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
So, you've given him permission?
Teshalja, you will assist Kaniloka. As one of the Lands Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments.
Oh, she was a healer?
You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliyolal. that I believed would forever be beyond me, that it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, very close.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours. That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
Oh boy. That was before they were together, I guess?
Are you all right?
Teishelja. Could she be my mother?
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in the Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Ubiko women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she could well be the one.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Teishelja there.
That's where we're going next then.
Okay.